Okay, hustlers, we're going to be talking about how you can generate $200 a day in revenue selling on Amazon using the arbitrage business model. And in order to do that, we need to go over 4 things. Number 1, there's a concept that you need to understand. Number 2, there are going to be 2 things that you need to have once you understand the concept. Number 3, we're going to go over how I came up with the idea. So where's this coming from? And number 4, we're going to talk about how I find the products that I sell. So first things first, let's talk about the concept. Okay, so the concept that you need to understand is that as a retailer, which is essentially what you are when you're selling on Amazon, you're a retailer. You need to understand that you make your money when you buy products. Okay, you make your money when you buy products. Now, of course, you need to understand how to buy products. There's a skill that comes into that, and we're going to get into that. But first things first, you need to understand the concept that you make your money when you buy. That's a very important concept to understand, because once you grasp that, the game changes for you. And now you can write your own ticket because you understand where you need to be focused at. See, the dreamer is thinking, oh, I can sell this product for that amount, and I can sell that product for that amount. The successful business person understands that this Amazon thing, it's a beast, and you need to be able to feed the beast. You can't feed the beast with dreams. You feed the beast with inventory. And how do you get the inventory? Well, you have to buy it. So the successful business person understands that, hey, I make my money when I buy. So how much I buy determines the type of revenue that I'm going to generate. If I want to generate more revenue, I need to be buying more inventory. See, you see how that shift in focus will change everything. Okay, now we move on. There are 2 things you need to have now that you have the concept, right? What was the concept? The concept was you make your money when you buy. Now you have the concept. Now you need 2 things. You need the ability to properly source products, because if you're buying inventory that you can't sell, well, the whole theory sort of falls apart. But if you use my methods, then you will be selling those products because you'll have the proper skills. So you need to know how. You need the ability. The 2 things you need is the ability to properly source products, and then you need the capital to make the purchases, right? That's just the way it is. You got to be able to buy the products that you're going to turn around and sell, right? So you need to know what to buy, and you need to have the money to buy it. Okay? That's it. Once you have that down, that's pretty much it, guys. And I show you on this channel how to actually find the products. But here's the deal. The thing is, how did I come up with this idea? So let me show you. Now we got to get into some numbers here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at my Amazon seller account so that you can kind of figure out where did I come up with this, with all of this. So first of all, here, let's highlight my mouse so you can follow along a little bit better. Number 1, today is November the 28th. The year is 2020. Today we've had $768.46 in sales, and over the last running 30 days, we've sold 581 units. $14,280.92. So we're going to go in a little bit deeper, hustler. So what we're going to look at now, we're going to look at my year-to-date sales. And what you can see is so far we've done $179,902. So we're going to round that up, and we're going to say we did so far about $180,000. Now watch what happens here, because today is November the 28th. Let's look at that. So November the 28th falls into week 48 out of this year. Okay, so if we round up to 180,000, and we divide that by 48 weeks, then we're basically doing $3,750 a week. And if we divide that by 7, then what we're doing is about $535 a day. That means I'm qualified to tell you how to do $200 a day in revenue. So you see where we're going with this, right? Because I need to be properly vetted if I'm going to stand here in front of you as an authority. So now that we have that, watch what we do from here. Okay, we're going to come over, and where we are right now, we're in a software that I like to use called Inventory Lab. But here's the thing. What we're looking at, let me kind of move myself a little bit. Actually, you know what? Better yet, let me get my big head out of here. Okay, so now here's what we're looking at. Number one, we're in the month of September 2020. Now watch, in this column, the total we did in September was about 12,000. Now we come down, what did we have to spend? Remember, you make your money when you buy. We're going to round this down, or we can round it up. Either way, I'm rounding this down to 12,000. I'm rounding this down to 4,000. What's 3 times 4? 12. So if you use that formula, what I spent, I'm going to do about 3 times that amount in revenue. Now follow me on that, because this is going to be important. So that was September. Now we move to October. Okay. Now we're in October 2020. And again, we're going to round down. We did about 15,000 in total revenue. Then we come down to cost of goods. We spent, and I'm going to round it down. We're going to say, for the purpose of this, it doesn't have to be totally accurate, but just in a ballpark figure, just so that you can understand where we're going. We spent about 5,000 to generate about 15,000. So same concept. How much you spent, roughly about 3 times that is what you're going to generate in revenue. Okay, not profit. Okay, but you kind of follow where we're going with that, right? So watch what happens here. If you're doing, look at this number here. If you're doing about $200 a day in revenue, and we assume that there's about 30 days in the month, you're going to generate like $6,000 in a month in revenue. And based on my numbers, the way I do things, you're going to have to buy about $2,000 worth of inventory, because the way I do things, about 3 times what you buy is going to get you to what you will generate. So if you spend about $2,000 in revenue, 3 times that is going to get you to your 6,000. So now you know, if you want to generate $200 a day in sales, you're going to probably need to spend around $2,000. See, now you have some numbers that you can actually look at. That's what it boils down to, hustlers. It's about understanding how the numbers work. Okay, so I hope that gave you some clarity. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at how I go about finding products. Now, if you follow this channel, you know, on this channel, all roads lead to tactical arbitrage. Now, watch what happens here. Okay, I'm going to show you my tactical arbitrage dashboard. Let me just get something together here. There we go. So here's what it looks like inside of Tactical Arbitrage. And all it is, guys, is software that will do the searching for you. Over 900 websites, this software will search and it will pull results for you. I want to show you one way that you can use the software without getting into it, because we got plenty of videos that teach you the software. All right. I like to use a feature called Always Be Scanning. That means you don't even have to set up a search. All you do is come in, click Always Be Scanning, and then it's just going to pull results, because the software is literally always scanning products for you to look through. Okay. Now, if you follow along, you'll learn how to filter your results, because again, the software, it's all about putting data in front of you. And we spoke earlier about one of the things that you need is the skill set, so that you can properly source products. How do you do that? That involves being able to evaluate data. That's all this is. So watch what happened under Always Be Scanning. And you can see I'm still under Always Be Scanning. I found a product that I'm going to be able to sell. What are we looking at? What is the data that we're looking at to make a decision? Number one, where are we sourcing from? Target.com. What is the sales rank? Okay, the current sales rank. And you can get into the 90 if you wanted to get an even better picture. But I already know a product like this, we're looking at Armor All. People love cars. They take better care of their cars than they take care of themselves. They wash that car more than they wash their own butt. So you're looking at a 46% return on investment. Here's your 90-day rank. Here is your estimated monthly sales. Now that's across different variations, but that's okay. Here's your profit. Nothing glamorous, guys. $3.61. But when you look at the amount that you could sell, okay, when you look at how much you're spending in order to get into this, then you understand how this works. What's great about the software, you can move these columns around so that you can see things, so that you can evaluate the data the way you want to evaluate it. Look at the image. This is the image at Target. This is the image on Amazon. You can see you have a direct match. Then what happens is you'll click here to view the product on the sourcing site, which is Target. You'll click here to view the product on Amazon. It'll look like this. There it is at Target. You're wondering, you're looking, is it at the right price? Can it be shipped? Or if you want to actually do retail arbitrage. Now, I probably wouldn't go there. You can see I'm near Carlisle, Pennsylvania, but there's only 2 left, so I probably wouldn't do that. But I'll go ahead and have it shipped, and Target is very fast. I can tell you they're typically accurate. So they're not the best with fragile, so just a note. But then we want to look at the product on Amazon, and you got to make sure, number one, you got the right product, you got the right count. Okay, sometimes it could be a multi-pack or a bundle, so you got to make sure of that. But we're looking at the right one. Now we got to look at our competition, and we're probably going to do fulfillment by Amazon, meaning that we're going to ship the products into Amazon's warehouses and let them do the shipping for us. And what do we see? We see no one else FBA. That means we could probably sell this product on the higher side. I would probably list it at $23.25, and we can also look at the stock on the competition. These are the things that you're going to look for. Do you see how I'm evaluating? I'm taking in certain key data points that help me determine whether or not I want to get into a product. And yes, I will get into this product, but what I want you to do from here, I want you to watch. We've got a couple of videos down in the description, and those are going to be the lightning course and the lightning course part 2. Okay, and those courses teach you how to use tactical arbitrage. This is going to put so much in front of you, because if you don't use software, you're going to have to manually be going to websites, picking products, and trying to find matches on Amazon. It's just very, very tedious. Around here, we call ourselves working class hustlers. That means we work a regular job and we do this as well. So we need to maximize. We need to take advantage. We're in the 21st century. We need to act like it. Now, listen, hustlers, if you made it this far, you need to congratulate yourself. We are already 15 minutes into this video. Most people wouldn't even be able to make it this far. They don't have the patience and they don't have the attention span. Okay, they don't pay attention, man. That's why their money is the size of their attention span. Okay, but if you made it this far, you might as well go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You might as well take advantage of everything that we put down in the description for your benefit. The Lightning Course Part 1, Part 2. We've got a bulk list for you. I mean, there's just so much for you to take advantage of so that you can actually get going. If you want to connect with me, this is serious, hustlers. There's a number I'm going to put on the screen right now that you can actually use to connect with me. That's a real phone number. You will not be dealing with a robot. You'll be dealing with me just as soon as I have the chance to respond to you, get you in my phone, get you set up as a contact. That way you can start asking questions. And whenever you have a question, you can ask. We are at that point officially connected. So you can just, do your thing. That is available for your benefit. We do go live when we have time for that. We do love to give free ungated leads because we realize as a newbie, you're going to have problems. Everybody wants to tell you about how much you can make money on Amazon. And then when you get your account and when you get started, you're going to learn real quick. You're gated in brands, you're gated in categories, and you're going to be saying, where do I start? Everybody wants to tell you about tactical arbitrage, but ain't nobody giving you no free course, 2 of them, to teach you how to use it. Nobody's giving you a complete bulk list so that you know what stores to go to, what categories, so that you can find the ungated products. That's why you need to take advantage of everything that's down in the description. So I'll see you in the Lightning Course, and I'll see you in the Lightning Course Part 2. And then after you've taken those, then use the link in the description so that you get 10 days worth of free trial for tactical arbitrage. And you know what? Also, when you take advantage, what happens is you don't even have to, if you don't want to, you're just going to be given those free leads every week. So at the end of the day, no matter how you slice it, hustlers, I'm here for your benefit. And anybody can tell you, I've had this channel since 2017, and mostly what I do on it is actually try to give value to you. Watch some of the over 200 videos we have. I try to help out and add value no matter where I'm at, even when I'm at work. I'm a truck driver by trade. And again, if you made it this far, you need to pat yourself on the back. You are to be commended, and you're definitely serious. A lot of people want to talk about how they want to make money, and they don't even have the patience to make it through a video where somebody's trying to help them and give them real, value and something that they can actually take and get started with. So congratulations to you. Take advantage of everything that's out here, from connecting to subscribing to all of your value down in the links below. And I'll see you in that next video. Hustle.